我们今天终于来到了夜间动物园。现在呢，小编应该是在充满电的情况之下，应该等一会不得了，应该会大爆发。哇！等于他可能跟夜间猫头鹰大战 ，OK？ 哇！结果还在拿平板。
我想按到开始了。
啊？
他自己按的。
自己按的。哎，你看他又在干嘛了？
在防蚊疫啊。听说很可怕。
试看看喽。夜间动物园，我们现在要进去夜间动物园啊！小编的大头跟着我们。
小编的小头。
麦当当，我们看了麦当当。当当当，麦当劳来献宝。
还有那很久以前的广告。
好吧。
来了。
来，我们进来喽，待会再拍精彩影片。OK。所以小编，我们已经来到，你要不要需要再跟这个门口照一张相呢？嗯？嗨，小编。OK， 我们要走喽。小编。
哎，那你这样是录影吗？
对啊，录影啊。我们应该把它稍待一下，我再来弄一次。好啦，我们现在要进去夜间动物园，耶！出发。
耶！欢迎加入我们的行列，我们要有3、4个人在玩。
这个表演是什么呢？
我也不知道。精灵秀。
精灵秀。
神经。
大家来看喽。
在很好的位置。
对啊，超好的。
正中间。
拿两个。
Is all your bags and personal belongings, please put them on the floor next to your feet. Alright, this will ensure that there is more seating space for everyone here. Alright, I really appreciate your cooperation. There is some space over there on the edge, and there's a little bit of space, I think, up there. Another thing we can do to help everyone find seats, alright, is squeeze in, okay? Yes, awesome, thank you. Everyone. Squeeze in a little bit. If there's a little bit of space next to you, please squeeze in this section. How about this section? Please squeeze in a little bit. Move closer to your neighbor. Sorry, your neighbor will not bite, okay? And if your neighbor bites, please let me know. Alright, there is some space over there. Wow, okay, that worked it seems. I think almost everyone has a spot. Let's see. Alright, thank you everyone for helping out. So, before I introduce myself, I want to say hello in some commonly spoken languages here in Singapore, alright? So, first, any Mandarin speakers? Wan Chang Hao? Ni hao? Alright, how about any Hindi speakers? Namaste? Namaste. What about
India.
any Tamil speakers? Vanakkam? Vanakkam? A few? Okay. How about anyone speak Malay? Selamat datang? Okay. I think only a couple. That's alright. How about anyone visiting from maybe Japan? Konbanwa? translation's okay. It's probably not great. I'm sorry. All right, thank you. Now, my name is Adele, and I'm one of the many animal trainers here at the Night Safari, all right? While the rest of Singapore is headed home from work or looking for their dinner, my team and I are just beginning our shifts. And tonight, all of you get to meet some of the amazing animals we are lucky enough to take care of right here at Mandai. But before we begin, I have a few safety messages I need to share with everyone first, okay? So, my first message, I was talking on and on about it earlier. I need everyone to have a seat and stay in their seats throughout the entire presentation. This is for your own safety, as well as our animal safety, all right? It keeps our evacuation routes clear in the case of an emergency. And if you look around you, you'll see 4 staircases throughout our amphitheater. These are stairs. These are not seats. So please remain in your seat where you are right now. It looks like everyone's doing a perfect job of that currently, so just stay right where you are. Now, my second rule, arguably also just as important, is here at the Night Safari, our animals are nocturnal. This means they're active, well, at night, and their eyesight is specifically adapted for this. Their eyes are very sensitive to bright, flashing lights, just like the kind that may come from your cameras and your phones. So, I'm sure you see where I'm going with this. I need everyone to turn off their flash photography. Please double check that your flash is off, because it often happens to me. I think my flash is off, and then I go to take a photo, and the flash is on automatic. And then there ends up being a flash when I didn't mean to. So please just double check and turn off your flash right now. Can we do that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Can you do that?
Thank you so much. All right, if everyone's seated, and I've already shared my safety messages, I have one more question for all of you, all right? Are you ready to meet some remarkable animals?
Yes.
That was okay. But I think you can do a little bit better than that. Let's try that one more time. Give it everything you've got. Are you ready? Much better. All right. The creatures of the night will be on the prowl.
我已经有降。
Now the first animal that we meet tonight is Sandra, our curly bearded pig. During the day, Sandra will forage along the forest floor and find herself a cool place to sleep. But as the weather cools down in the evening, Samudra becomes a lot more active. She forages around for fruits, and seeds, some of which dropped from high up above by animals in the treetops.
有那个猫头鹰。
Stay seated, because very shortly Braveheart will be flying low over your heads, alright? So please remain seated. Turkey vultures use their incredible sense of smell to hunt for one last meal before the sun completely disappears. In the wild, these birds function like a cleanup crew, helping to eat carcasses and dead organisms, and helping to keep our environment more free of disease. So thank you, Braveheart. Beautiful flight. Bye, Braveheart. You want to join me in saying goodbye to Braveheart? Bye-bye. Just a friendly reminder to keep your flash off. All right. Now, earlier when I was talking about Samudra, or curly-bearded pig, I noted that some animals live up in the treetops and drop down fruits and seeds to the forest floor below. Well, we are actually about to meet one such animal, alright? So keep your eyes peeled, and let's all look in that direction over there. Everyone meet Narnia. This is Narnia, our Binturong, also known as an Asian bear cat. Now as he makes his way on down this super long branch, I'm sure you'll notice that he also has a very long tail. It's almost as long as his entire body, and he can use it like a fifth limb. This tail is called a prehensile tail because he can use it to hang from branches and reach far away tasty treats. So Narnia, what do you say? Let's show her on that tail, yeah? Yeah, there we go. Alright, just a reminder to keep your flash on. And I have one more banana for you. Hold on, I need to find it. There you go. Alright, now Binturongs are known to smell like a very common movie theater snack. Does anyone know what movie theater snack I might be talking about? Popcorn, that's absolutely right. A lot of people swear that Binturongs smell almost exactly like buttered popcorn. Although, some people swear that they smell like hamburgers. So, have a look later and see which one you think Binturongs smell like. Now, in addition to being known as the Asian bear cat due to their appearance, they are also known as the gardeners of Asia because they eat a large variety of fruits, disperse those seeds all over the forest floor, and help forests to grow big and strong. So gardeners of Asia, indeed. Now, if you missed that incredible prehensile tail in action, don't worry, we've got a recap video for you. Binturongs can weigh up to 15 kilograms. That is 15 kilograms. So that is one strong tail. Alright, who here thought Narnia was really cool and making you want to see more Binturongs? Yeah? Alright, well, you're actually in luck because here at the Night Safari, we have a lot of Binturongs on our leopard trail. So head on over after the show and see if you can spot one in the dark. Although you might need to follow your nose because they're quite dark in color, and it's quite dark outside. Alright, looks like Narnia's headed home for the night, but not to worry. We're going to continue our adventure and take it to the skies. Where's that sound coming from?
猫头鹰呢？
I hear it, but do you know who makes that sound? Owl, that's right. That's the familiar call of an owl. But does anyone see where she is? Huh. You know, it makes sense that we can hear her, but we can't see her yet, because these birds are very often heard, but very rarely seen. However, she's supposed to be here. Oh! There she is. Hello. Please stay seated. Do not follow the owl. Thank you. These owls hunt at night and rely on their keen sense of hearing to locate their prey. They also enjoy being in and around water, so you may find the lakefish owl standing for quite some time in shallow water bodies waiting for their prey to swim on by. But, Kat, I'm curious, what is your favorite part about owls?
Well, my favorite part about owls are probably their wingtips, because they're super soft, which allows them to hunt their prey almost silently. Now over the years, this has earned them the nickname the Friends of Farmers, because they help to keep the rodent populations down.
Alright, the Friend of Farmers. I think Midnight likes that nickname. She's quite a chatty owl. Right, Midnight? Yes? Oh, now you want to be quiet. Is it? Ah, okay, she does like that nickname. So with that, it's time to say goodbye to Midnight and Catriel, everyone. Bye-bye. Now speaking of owls, there's something else in addition to their silent flight that's quite remarkable, and this is the way they are able to rotate their heads. My next guest is going to show us a little bit more about what I mean by that, alright? So everyone, let's say hello to Oscar, our very handsome Eurasian eagle owl with Samuel. Hi Oscar, hi Sam. Alright, now while they get set up, all of you get to help me with a little experiment, okay? I want to figure out how far a person can turn their heads in comparison with an owl like Oscar here, okay? So, in a short while, you will hear the sound of a shaker. Just like that. And what we're all going to do, you and me included, is we are going to turn our heads to follow the sounds, keeping our body straight forward, okay? You think you can do that with me? Yes? Okay, so get ready to turn your heads and sound crew whenever you're ready. Let's do this. All right, look over there. And second sound all the way over there. Now if you tried that out, or you were watching me up at the front, you may have noticed that we can really only rotate our heads from shoulder to shoulder. And if you can rotate your head further than that, maybe call an ambulance, because your neck probably hurts if you can turn it further than that. However, Oscar and other owls have us completely beat, okay? So everyone keep your eyes on Oscar in the middle here. Let's see that one more time. All right, halfway there. All right, even cooler the second time. How about we give Oscar a round of applause? All right. Great job, Oscar, but question, how many degrees did Oscar just rotate her head? Do you know? 360. 360? I'll give you a hint. It's a little bit less than 360. 270? Yeah, 270 is correct. Oscar can rotate her head a full 270 degrees. Much more than we can, yeah? Alright, so with that, let's say goodbye to Oscar, our Eurasian eagle owl with Samuel. Bye-bye. Bye, Oscar. Now, Eurasian eagle owls are one of the largest owl species in the entire world, okay? Easy to see when she shows off her wingspan like that, right? Thank you for the second demonstration, Oscar, but it's time for you to head home now. Alright, now if you missed Oscar's head turn, maybe it happened too fast, or you were sitting too far up in the amphitheater to see it properly, don't worry, we've got a close-up video for you. closer up, right? All right. For my next animal, I actually want to try something a little bit different, all right? Let me give you some clues and see if you can guess who's joining me next. All right, so you ready for my clues? Okay, so he's an Asian animal. He's black and white in color. And he sounds a lot like this. He's also spiky all over. Do you know who I might be talking about? Okay, I hear panda. Not quite, pandas aren't spiky. Although if you see a spiky panda, please tell me immediately. I would love to see a spiky panda. Porcupine, that is correct. We are about to meet a porcupine. Not just any porcupine, an Indian crested porcupine like the one up on the screen. But before I continue with this segment, I'm going to remind everyone to please remain seated for this segment, all right? It is very important. So thank you for your cooperation to remain seated. And in addition, I'm going to need the help of two very brave adults, grown-up volunteers. So are there any adult volunteers that want to help me? You ma'am, all right? Come on down. Okay, and one more. You sir, I saw your hand pretty quickly. All right, so no rush. Take your time coming down the stairs, okay? All right, so how are you doing? Are you enjoying the night safari so far? Are you enjoying the night safari? Yes, all right. Come over here. Hi, sorry, I just need two volunteers. Oh no, sorry, I need you to reach up to your seat. Sorry, you can sit here if you want. Yes, sorry, I only need two volunteers for this one. So to double check, what I need help with is to feed my Indian crested porcupine. Are you comfortable feeding them? Yes? Okay? All right, and one more favor, I'm gonna need your name and the country you're from, all right?
I'm Mayur and I'm from India. Mayur.
Mayur. Okay, hello from India, welcome to Singapore. All right, and you ma'am?
I'm Zoe from China.
Zoe from China, welcome to Singapore as well. All right, Zoe, you will come with me and you will go with Norman. He'll show you exactly what to do. So go on over. Yep. And Zoe, I'm gonna show you what to do, okay? So shortly we will be meeting our Indian crested porcupine. His name is Jane. What I need you to do, where's your family and friends sitting? That's okay. All right, so you can face whatever way you want. But what I need you to do is hold this sweet potato like that. Keep your arm straight up and rest your hands on the side. All right? There you go. All right, perfect. Now when Jane takes that first sweet potato, I will put the second one in. And then after he eats the second one, here, I can take it for you. All right, smile. Now, Indian crested porcupines are one of the largest species of rodents in the world and the largest species of rodent in Asia. All right, Zoe, step back for me. There's your phone. Did amazing. Good job, Jay. Now, Jay really likes sweet potato. That's what we're feeding him tonight. Now, his quills might look pretty big and intimidating, right? They're quite beautiful as well, but how is he going to fit into that log? Let's see if he'll do it for us. Whoa, okay. These porcupines have collapsible quills, which helps them to fit in their dens, their burrows, and hollowed out logs just like that one. Their quills, in addition to being collapsible, are made out of keratin, which is the exact same material that our fingernails and hair is made out of. Incredible, right? The same material can make up something that looks completely different. These porcupines can be found all over Asia and even as far north as the Himalayas. Just a reminder to keep your flash off. Thank you. Alrighty. Now another large rodent you might be familiar with is the capybara. Any capybara fans? Yeah? Well, if you look at Jay's face, you might see the resemblance. They're both rodents and they're both quite large. Alright, Zoe, let's turn back to the middle here. Alright, well, my volunteers join me in the middle. How was that? Pretty cool? Pretty cool? If you had to describe it in one word, what word would you use
describe it? Funny? Oh, thorny. Interesting, thorny. Yes, his quills look quite sharp, right? And you? Very cute. I'm glad you think so. I think Jay's quite cute as well. All right, everyone. Let's say goodbye to Jay. Bye-bye, Jay. Thank you for showing us your quills. Are you gonna head home now? All right. Bye, Bonita. Okay, and another warm round of applause for my volunteers because they did amazing. All right, you're free to go. I will release you now. Thank you so much. So a couple other porcupine facts. A group of porcupines is called something very cute. Do you know what a group of porcupines is called? Not sure? That's okay, I'll tell you. It's a prickle, and a baby porcupine is called a porcupine. Quite cute as well, right? I love porcupines, and we have a lot more porcupines here at the night safari, okay? So head on over to our leopard and pangolin trails after this show and see if you can spot all the species of porcupines that call the night safari home. Now, speaking of walking through the night safari, you will come across a vast array of animals. Some animals you may smell before you see them, like the bitterung, which smells like popcorn, or pandan leaves, yeah? And other animals you may hear before you see them. Listen. They use these calls to communicate with all the other members of their clan. Let's see if I was right. Oh, and I was, everyone. Let's say hello to Temba, our spotted hyena. These animals have incredibly strong jaws and stomach acid, which helps them to be able to digest almost anything, from horns to hooves, skin, and bones even. You name it, a hyena can probably eat it. Alright, bye Temba. And in addition, these animals are quite important to our ecosystem because they are scavengers as well as, like earlier, Braveheart, the vulture. So they consume a lot of carcasses and help to keep our environment more free of disease. Amazing, right? These incredible creatures definitely deserve a thank you. So, thank you, Temba. All right, I have one final question. Did we meet some remarkable animals here tonight? Yeah? I'm glad you think so. So do I. But the night is still young. So head on out there, explore our trails, take a tram ride or two around the night safari, and keep discovering the wild side of life. On behalf of my entire crew here and everyone here at the night safari, thank you for being such an amazing audience tonight. Stay safe. Good night, everyone, and goodbye to the boys.
等下再帮我买一个鸡块。
好不好？可以去啊，可以啊。
对啊，他先个人，然后再你们。
好，等一下那个人好口大哦。
太多了。
太多了，有看到一个。
哎，不是啊，你可以站在这里啊，你站在高的，就像我往后面的，摆在这里，要吗？你站在这里，然后呢？哎 ，yes， 对啊，这也可以啊。好，这样，不要，你不要对我，你不要，我找角度。哎，这样 OK， 耶。